Starting your day by opening your emails is a good way to feel productive without actually being productive. You can feel productive because you're opening things, closing things, maybe you're completing a quick task. It can keep you away from doing the more meaningful strategic work that most of the people that I work with who are senior leaders and entrepreneurs, often email is a necessary evil, but it's not the work that actually moves the needle towards your strategic goals. I'm working on a strategic task at the moment myself. I have to create a 90-day marketing plan. Look, sales and marketing is definitely not my favorite thing to do as an autistic ADHDer, and my nervous system will do anything possible to keep me away from doing that. I intellectually know that if I get into my emails, I'll probably find some things to do. I'll probably spend at least an hour, but it's also 10 o'clock in the morning, which is my peak brain time. This is where I have the most cognitive energy because my ADHD medication is starting to kick in. I went to the gym this morning, so the blood is flowing through my brain. I've got better executive functions now than I will in the afternoon. And this is a task that I find hard, not mentally or strategically hard, but hard in that I have a lot of resistance towards doing it. So this is what I'm doing today. I am standing up right now. I have not sat down at my desk. My monitor is not on. And before I closed my computer down last night, I wrote a post-it note of the thing that I really wanted to focus on today, which was this content calendar. And I wrote it on a post-it note, stuck it on my monitor. I also have it on my to-do list and it's highlighted because it is the most important thing for me to do right now. But I also know that those two strategies alone are not enough because the second that I get into my emails, I am going to just disappear 90 minutes. I also experience the sort of inertia as an autistic ADHD, where I know that the second that I sit down, my ability to continue to do the thing that I want to do is going to be more challenging. I also know just through experience, I have had a long career in advertising and consulting, and I know that I do my best work easiest when I start off with a brainstorm in front of a whiteboard. Before this was a skill that I had practiced. When you work in design agency, everyone's whiteboarding, there's whiteboards everywhere. But my default state as an autistic person is to start by being logical and structured. So I would often start a task like this by going to my computer, opening it up, probably getting distracted by my emails, starting with like a spreadsheet or a Word document and starting to jot down ideas, or trying to create the final outcome or the final output before I've even had a chance to think about what I'm even doing. Doing an idea brainstorm is the first step that I teach in my Overwhelm to Action task management group coaching program. As we are trying to come up with our to-dos, we often go straight into the tasks without giving ourselves the freedom to explore, to create, and to do that with a little bit more freedom. And if you have ADHD, you are probably going to enjoy doing something like scribbling on a whiteboard or writing a bunch of post-it notes than going straight to a spreadsheet or a Word doc. The current cohort has 2 weeks left, and this Friday we're talking about how to stay in motion. And this is one of my strategies, not starting my day with emails. Now, that might not feel like an easy thing to do depending on your specific role, or even by observing how your managers and peers work. They might be able to just get into their emails quickly in the day, spend in half an hour, quickly triage what they need to do and just get to what they need to do. But if you are autistic and ADHD, you're probably going to find that significantly more difficult. So for me, by planning the night before, the key thing that I want to start with in the morning, and then giving myself permission to not open my email straight away and to just stand in front of a whiteboard for half an hour is going to really help me to get started, stay in motion, make steps towards my strategic goals, not just my reactive BAU task, which are the ones that are often in your inbox. If you're interested to hear more about Overwhelm to Action, you can book a discovery call. There's information on my website. The next cohort intake is in May. And if you are a neurodivergent leader who has found some strategies that work really successfully for you to make small incremental steps towards your strategic goals, please share in the comments. This is a topic that comes up with all of my clients. So what do you find works well for you?